Hi guys, so today I thought I would do something that I haven't done before. A week ago I ordered a new hair conditioner and I had the chance to add some test size products to my basket, and so I did. So I got 4 products from a brand called Vapour Organic Makeup, and I've been eyeing this brand for ages because it's totally natural. It's also quite pricey, so I don't really want to spend money on full-size products. But as I could get these testers for a very small price, I think it was €1.50 each or something like that. So I got 4 of them and I'm going to try them out on camera live right now. So I got 4 things, and the first one is the Atmosphere Soft Focus Foundation. And this foundation seems really intriguing because they say it's good for any skin type, especially even combination and oily, so it shouldn't clog pores and it shouldn't look too oily. And they also say that it's medium to full coverage but without looking cakey. That's interesting. And the color I got is called 125, medium yellow olive undertone, and I'm always tan because I live on a subtropical island, so that should be really good color for me. And then I got a concealer. Where is it? Okay, this one. The Illusionist Concealer in the color 020, and it's the color that goes with the color of their foundation. And the concealer comes in a stick generally, so this is just a little piece of the stick. And they say it's good for both spots, blemishes and under eyes. I got the Aura Multi-Use Blush in the color Courtesan 213, and it's a classical rose matte without any shimmer, so that should be perfect. And these blushes also come in a stick form, but obviously this is just a piece of the stick. And the 4th thing I got is a trick stick, like a shimmer stick in the color Dazzle, and it's basically like a golden highlighter. Which you can use on your brow bones, for the inner corners of the eyes, for cheekbones, for the cupid bone over the lips, anything like that. So I'm excited to give them a try. So this brand has always been very interesting for me because they say that 70% of the ingredients are organic and then 30% are natural minerals. So that sounds really good. And all of these 4 things have camellia oil, and then they also have frankincense, which is supposed to be anti-inflammatory, antioxidant tulsi, and then moisturizing and calming lotus flower. So that sounds really interesting, and that's probably what gives these makeup products a very strange smell. To be honest, as soon as I opened it I didn't like it that much, but if the product works really well then I don't really mind the smell too much because it's not very strong. The products are really expensive. The foundation is I think around $50, which is a lot, but then if it works really well then it might be worth the price. So I'm not saying anything now, let's give them a try and let's see what I think. So I guess we're going to start from the foundation, which comes in this little cute pot. I like it so much, and I think it's going to be enough for, I don't know, 4 or 5 applications probably. So they say that the best way to apply it is just with your fingers, so that's what I'm going to do. And they also say it's important not to apply too much, because if you do then your face might feel oily and shiny. So I'll try not to overdo. Foundation is oil-based, so you know, I know that a lot of people with oily skin are worried to use oil-based products because they might be heavy and they might clog pores, but so far it feels really light, so I don't think that's going to be a problem for anybody's skin. It feels surprisingly light, I have to say. You wouldn't expect that from an oil-based foundation. So that's a nice surprise. Obviously it looks a little bit shiny now because, you know, I'm just applying, it's a bit of time to set. I can't wait to see what it looks like in a few minutes. I like it so far. I'm not blown away, but it's pretty cool. It looks quite natural too. And by the way, yesterday I had a little haircut. I posted a picture on Instagram yesterday saying that I'll probably never ever go to a hairdresser again because they have no idea how to cut curly hair. They insist on cutting my hair wet every single time, and it drives me crazy because you can't do that to curly hair. Everybody knows that. So I decided to go back to cutting it myself. If you're interested in seeing a tutorial on how to cut or trim your curly hair by yourself, then let me know, and in a month or two when I have to trim my hair again, then I'll gladly film a tutorial for you. So the foundation has set now and it's looking bloody good. Yeah, I really like it so far. And what I like so much is that it doesn't feel drying or irritated or anything like that so far. It doesn't really feel like I have anything on, so that's quite nice. But the smell is bothering me so much. I'm not a fan of the smell at all. So next, let's try the concealer. I don't know, I'm not super impressed with the concealer. It obviously brightens my under eyes a little bit, but to me it kind of works a bit more like a, I don't know, like a kind of like a radiance cream than an actual concealer. It doesn't seem to have a lot of coverage, at least for now. Maybe it's because I didn't apply enough. Let's try a bit more. It definitely makes the skin under my eyes look more radiant, but the bit of darkness is still there. I've definitely seen better, and for a fraction of the price. Because I think even concealer, let's see, how much does it cost? $24. That's not very cheap. I think I'd rather spend the money on a good mineral concealer. So next we move on to the Aura blush, which doesn't want to get into my hands. And I really like the color. I think it's probably going to be the product that I like the most out of all four, and the product I need the most as well, because I'm on the lookout for a good blush. They say you need to warm it up on the back of your hands first for more even application, so that's what I'm going to try. I really like the color, it's super natural looking. And a tiny dot was enough for both cheeks, so that's nice. The blush is definitely a winner so far. And how much is a blush? $36. It's good, but for that price, I'm not so sure. Now the last thing is the Trick Stick. I'm going to apply that on the inner corners of my eyes and on my brow bone. So let's see. I seriously have seen better products than this. I'm not impressed. Really not impressed. I was expecting much more, and I'm so glad I never got the full-size products. I'm not impressed with this highlighter either. I'm much more impressed with the Lily Lolo Mineral powder highlighter that I've got. So here you go. This is my first impression video. And as I've said throughout this whole video, I am not very impressed with these products. Probably my most favorite product out of all four is the blush. It looks good, it looks natural, but then considering its price, I don't think I'll buy it. So I think I'm definitely going to be going back to my mineral makeup. It's definitely something I prefer. I mean, this makeup really does feel very good and not drying at all on the skin, but I'm just a total mineral powder makeup girl. I prefer it so much. So if you guys have tried Vapour Organic products, please let me know what you thought of them. If you have any other brands that you really love, obviously organic makeup brands that you love and you want me to try, please let me know and I'll try and get some test sizes. I'm always on the lookout for new things to try. I love experimenting. So I hope that you found this video helpful, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!